Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning LaLa Land. We are living that con life with Eric and Adrian. Thank you guys so much for being with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
We truly believe that you can dream it. You can dream and live your best life. How do you two do that for yourself and your company?
So we established the company to represent your journey in life. So regardless of who you are, where you come from, you should have equal opportunity to pursue your dream. So for us, we've been through a lot of different things in our lives. We come from different backgrounds, but we face a lot of ups and downs in our life.
A lot of trials.
And then
What is QAN?
So QAN is we're like a lifestyle brand. We'd make bracelets and most recently necklaces just to represent your journey.
It's more of a movement.
Yeah, so we want to create a movement to relay this message to everyone and inspire countless others to go after their dream, never give up, and just
Continue life.
just keep going.
You guys each have really interesting, inspiring stories. Would you share just sort of the major hurdle that you each had to overcome in order to be where you are today?
Yeah. So for me, I started out in New York, and I grew up in somewhat of a rough neighborhood. And growing up, it was always about family, and it was always about my dad working 2 jobs. My mom was a cafeteria worker for a long time, and it was just always trying to be there with family and grow up and that kind of thing. And then in middle school, actually, my mom was diagnosed with cancer, and for me, it was just a punch in the gut. And so every day I was just waking up, just wanting to see her, and I tell her stories about school, and then I would get home, and sometimes she'd be going through her treatment, and I couldn't go up talk to her, because if I was at school, I had any sort of germ, I could get her sick, and even more sick. But ultimately, my grandmas were there for me. My uncle was there, my brother, and my dad was completely wrecked. He was at the foot of the bed crying, just trying to so my brother was there just to help me. And then, my mom started to recover, thankfully. And at that point, things started to look better. Everything started getting better. And then, it was just started hit after hit. My grandma, who was there all the time, she passed away from, a complication in a routine surgery. So that was huge for me. Then my uncle passed away from complications of diabetes. Then my other grandma passed away from a heart attack. So it was everyone that was there for me was starting to go down. But ultimately, it's just been about family, and just trying to get up from those hurdles. And soon after, I met him, and we just clicked right away. We just he has a really impactful story too, and we kind of just bounced off of each other and thought of things that we can do to make a difference. And ultimately, it was just the thing that was right in front of us is what we went through in life. It was our journey, and regardless, it was just no matter what we face, anything is still possible. So we pushed through. We made things happen. We just wanted to inspire others. No matter there's people out there who want to be like.
What's your story?
Yeah.
So I've had many trials in my life, growing up in horrible neighborhoods.
Yeah.
To losing my main focus in life, which was football. Got injured, missed out on that. But the one most recently, my little sister passed away from suicide as well. She was only 13, so it kind of sunk. It hit really hard. Put our whole family kind of in a hole where we didn't really know how to come out of it, and it'll be 2 years in September. So took about a year just to kind of just realize what even happened, so that was our biggest one. And I mean,
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry for yours as well. Yeah, thank you very much. And I think the severity in mental health is just, it needs to be acknowledged, and I thank you guys for using your platform to do that. So that's amazing.
So what would you guys, clearly, you guys are an inspiration, certainly to us and all of our audience. And I wonder, what have you learned through these trials and tribulations that have led you to a life of sort of increasingly successful and happy and healthy experiences? What have you done? What do you do now on a daily basis, maybe that's allowed you to continue to push forward despite all the challenges?
I think one of the biggest things is learning from those experiences, trying to lift other people that are going through those same experiences. we're not able to help the people we lost or the things that happen to our family members or anything like that, but we are able to try to help somebody who's going through it at that same time. And you know, if they're feeling down and they don't think they have anything that's important in life, we want to represent that with what we're wearing. These pendants show that something in life is meant for you. Go find it.
Tell us about the pendants and the bracelets you're wearing.
Yeah, so, you know, we developed these, the shape of it is, you know, everyone has ups and downs in life, so we took that and we didn't want to make like just like a straight across kind of thing, so we try to make something that, you know, shows like the different turning points in life. And like ultimately we wanted, you know, we're going after our dream. So this is a journey, there's not everyone's is just, you know, right there. So you go through things and you have different turning points in order to get there. And, you know, we, you know, wanted to represent that in something different. And then we took, you know, that concept with just making like a simple half black, half white one to, you know, more our initial representation of like togetherness and equality and just as one, like, so, you know, no matter who you are, where you come from, you have that opportunity.
So
Love that, absolutely.
Well, tell people where they can get their own journey bracelet.
Absolutely. So you can get it from our website, QANlife.com. That's QANLIFE.com. And we, on all of our social, we're at QANLife.
What does that mean? QAN?
So,
is it?
yeah, so QAN is, you know, it's based off a language in Peru, an ancient language called Quechua. And that language was used pre-Inca. And it basically means you or your. So we wanted it to be just so simple that it's like your life, your journey. And everything is like, you know, it's on your shoulders essentially.
Oh, I
So-
love that.
Thank you
Your life
guys
is
so
just made
much.
for you.
Right, exactly.
It's so important. I know that, you know, suicide is so tragic and touches our lives in so many ways, and so many people deal with loneliness and division and whatever else. So thank you guys so much for everything that you're doing. And if you're
Absolutely.
out there and you know somebody that you feel like something just isn't right for someone, please reach out to them. See how we can all help and raise each other up. Thank you for all
Yes.
the work you guys do.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate
Take care.
it.
We'll be right back.